There are times that we need to pass parameters in our routes. For example, here in the list of products, depending on what product I select, we should see a different product ID in the URL. So that's a route parameter. Now, let me show you how to pass and retrieve route parameters. So here in app.js, I'm going to define a new route for our product details page. So route, the path should be something like /products/ and this is where we need to add a parameter like :id. So to define a parameter, we should prefix that parameter with a colon. Now we could also define multiple parameters. For example, here in our third route, let's add a couple parameters. So posts for a given year and for a given month. Now back to our first route. Here we have defined our path. Now let's set the component to product details. Again, this component is important on the top. So save the changes. We defined a new route, and note that this route is more specific than the second route. That's why I have put that first. Now back in the browser, let's go to the products page and click on one of these products. All right, now here on the React tab, let's search for product details component. Here are the props. Let's expand match. We have params. Look, we have this property ID that is set to 1. And this is coming from this URL here. So we can read the route parameters passed to a component using this match object. So let's go to our product details component. Here we have a basic component with an event handler. Don't worry about this, we'll get to this shortly. In our render method, I want to render the ID of the product in the heading. So here we add an expression, add render this .props.match.params.id. Obviously, if we have multiple parameters like year and month, this params object will have 2 properties named accordingly. Save the changes. Back here, now we can see the product ID displayed in the heading. Back to the products page. Let's pick another product. Now we got 2 here. I don't know if you noticed or not, but as I clicked on a product, we had a complete page reload. So let's go to our products component. The reason for this is because here we are rendering an anchor, and that's why we have a full page reload. So on the top, let's import link from React Router DOM, and then replace this anchor with a link like this. We should also replace href with 2. Okay, save the changes. Back in the browser, in the list of products, let's pick a product. We no longer have a full page reload.